friends, this is Lionel here with you guys with a brand new YouTube BitChute video. And for today's video, as you can see, it is the esoteric truth behind that final battle of Armageddon. That's right, we're going to be getting into what the spiritual meaning of Armageddon is truly all about, okay? But just letting you guys know, for the video, it's actually going to be a Patreon video that I have down there on Patreon. And the reason why I'm going to be showing you guys this Patreon video is because I didn't have time to put together a full length video like I usually do, because I'm actually just about to head back down there to Germany. That's right. I'm going to be leaving in a couple days here, and I had a lot to get done this weekend, so I figured, well, I still wanted to put out a YouTube video, so I picked out one of my favorite ones that I have part of my occult class to show you guys. So that's what you're going to be watching today. So I'm going to show it to you now. But I just wanted to say, if you enjoy it and you want to help support the channel, you can join me down on Patreon, where you get lots of exclusive content like you're about to see that you don't get here on YouTube. Alright, so the link to Patreon will be down below, or if you'd like to just support the channel by buying me a coffee, it goes a long way and helps me in my travels in Germany and throughout Europe. We're going to be going all over, and I will be bringing YouTube videos from my travels. So if you'd like to help support that way, the links are down below. And of course, if you guys do buy me a coffee, I will send some videos from Patreon to your email account as a thank you, because I always like to give something back. All right, so no further ado, here is the video, the esoteric truth behind that final battle of Armageddon. Enjoy, my friends. And the next time I'll be seeing you guys is in Germany. Hello, my friends. This is Linol Anderson here with you guys with a brand new occult class here on Patreon. Today, I want to talk to you about the concept of Armageddon, that final battle between good and evil that a lot of us have been indoctrinated and programmed with since birth, regardless of really which religion you've been born into. Christianity, of course, is all about Armageddon, but it seems like all the major religions have like the final days kind of thing. They all believe, especially the Abrahamic religions. But even if you look at some of the much older religions, there's always, the final days before pretty much the end of the cycle kind of stuff, end of the world type talk. And then, of course, we've always been programmed with that in movies and stuff like that. Now I want to talk about the biblical aspect because, I was raised as a Christian. Obviously, I'm not now, but I think that being in the Western world, I know a lot of patrons are from Western countries here, so a lot of us have that experience, are familiar with the Christian version of events. So I want to talk about the esoteric concepts behind it, because this is the occult class, the hidden knowledge. We all know the exoteric, that end of the world, this and that, right? We all know, and that is going to be carried out by the powers that be. We know the Great Matrix Reset, the Nibiru event, and we know that they're self-fulfilling prophecies that the powers that be are fulfilling and carrying out, right? The script. But that's not what today's occult class is about. This is esoteric. This is the spiritual meaning behind it all, because I've been learning about that, and it's very fascinating. Of course, I've been reading from that Manly P. Hall book that I've told you guys about. And I'm not going to read from it directly today, but I'm just going to summarize what I've learned and other things I've learned outside of that book as well. But it's really making a lot of sense, okay, my friends? So you got to remember there's a microcosm and the macrocosm, okay? As above, so below, okay? So that means there's things happening on a personal level that's also connected to things that are happening on a grand scale level. So this Armageddon, this final battle between good and evil, not only is it happening in the world outside of us right now, in the end of the world as we know it, not only is it happening in the exterior, it's happening in the interior, on the microcosm. We are the microcosm. We are the smaller level, the world, everything that's going on, and then you want to go even further, the universe and beyond. That's the macrocosm, but the microcosm is us. Okay? So just like the world is going through the end of the world kind of scenario, and there's this battle between good and evil, it's all going on within you as well. Okay? So it's very interesting, and it's all about ascension and descension, really. Let's talk about the beasts in Revelation, right? The mark of the beast this, the beast that, beast coming out of the water. And eventually it's talking about the serpent, and how, you know, at this final battle between good and evil, pretty much the beast or the serpent or the dragon, whatever, is going to be thrown into the bottomless pit, and all the people who didn't repent, you know, they're all going to be thrown into the lake of fire and all this kind of stuff. And to me, what this is really talking about is that struggle that's going on within you. And, you know, there's going to be two groups of people going down the 3D timeline, people going down the 5D timeline. So if you're going down that 3D timeline and you're not on a journey of overcoming the beast, which is your ego mind, okay, it is the that negative voice inside your head. You're still identified with that in the physical body. You didn't get away with your earthly possessions. They call it worldly in the Bible. Somebody who's worldly, what does that mean? That means they're attached to the world still. They still have worldly attachments. It even says in the Bible that the drunkards and the adulterers and the fornicators will not make it into the new system, the new you know, they're not going to be the ones to ascend, pretty much. Why is that? Well, if you're addicted to alcohol, if you're out there having sex with tons of random people, pretty much addicted to sex and stuff like that, you're attached to this world and the things of this world, which is the 3D realm, right? You're not going to ascend if you still have these addictions, if you're still doing low vibrational actions. That's what a sin is. A sin is a sine wave, okay? And when somebody sins, right, it's doing a low vibrational action that will ultimately keep you stuck in the matrix. That's why when people say repent, that means to stop doing the low vibrational action and change your ways so you could do high vibrational actions so you could escape the matrix. It has nothing to do with a judgmental God sitting in the sky saying, you're sinning against me. No, it's all esoteric, metaphorical parables and myths, right? Or parables and metaphors, I meant to say. So, with that being said, you got to overcome that beast. This is the final battle between the AI avatar, which these physical bodies are, and the AI mind program that we're all running off, and who we truly are, which is spirit, okay? The spirit wants to be liberated from this Matrix 3D simulation realm. So in the Bible, it speaks about, you know, the people who, the 144,000. It's about the chosen ones. Really, they're choosing themselves at the end of the day by changing their ways, repenting of their low vibrational actions. And it says that they, the ones who do that, and it's pretty much the people who realize what this reality is, realize that this is all simulation and that they're not the brain, not the body, they're not attached to the beast mind, they're not attached to the worldly possessions of this world. And they remember who they truly are, which is the spirit. Yeah, they remember they are spirit. Well, these are the 144,000, and it says that they're going to be going to the new heavens, the new earth, the new Jerusalem, it's called in the Bible. That's right, New Jerusalem, they're calling it. And pretty much what this is all about is the Ascension. This is the final battle of Armageddon, and those who choose the light, the good side, will be the ones to pretty much exit the simulation. So it's very interesting because in the Bible there'll always be the esoteric concepts and the exoteric concepts. And it's all connected as you see the world spiraling out of control right now. And you see all this crazy stuff going on. Okay? The world's going to chaos. The same could be happening within you right now. I know it is with me, and it's going on within millions of people worldwide. Well, really billions of people worldwide. I think everybody's going to chaos right now. Some more than others, but you know, we got all these new energies coming in. We got the Ascension symptoms and whatnot, and it's forcing things that's within us to come to the surface, to be healed. And people are either going to heal themselves and ascend, or they're going to get lost in their own chaos, lost in the beast that is within them, and they're ultimately going to be thrown into that lake of fire, metaphorically. Pretty much all that means is they're going to get recycled into the simulation. They're going to continue to burn in hell, which is the earth realm, which is pretty much just to continue in the reincarnation cycle, go into the new simulation, continue to be harvested. They'll make it out someday until they have an enlightening awakening. Everything will return to the source eventually. But those who don't do it this time, they will be recycled, unfortunately. But those who do put in the work, those who do raise their vibration and remember who they truly are and are able to deal with that chaos that's coming up within them, because everything's being pushed to the surface. It's the apocalypse, right? And that's going on in the microcosm and the macrocosm, right? All your inner wounds are being pushed to the surface to be healed right now. And if you could successfully do that, you're going to, you're going to go to the new heavens, or whatever you want to call it. In reality, what that is, it's outside of the simulation. That's what it is. You're pretty much going back to the old Earth the way it was, the original 5D grid and beyond, okay? That's what's happening here. And we could create a brand new reality, infinite awareness outside of the demiurge matrix. You could only do that if you do all the things that we were mentioning in today's video. Set aside the worldly attachments. Set aside. Let that beast die that's within you, which is the ego mind virus. It's not you, right? This is just AI avatars. So it's very interesting, you know, that all this stuff is coming to the surface. And as the world continues to get crazier and crazier with the world events, more and more people are going to struggle and suffer more. You know, right now, things are still okay. We see everything crumbling around us, but in the coming years, you know, we're looking at the cyber attack scenarios, the blackouts, the famines. It's going to get harder and harder for us. Like I said, it's like a game, and the difficult level just keeps getting higher and higher. But allow these times to motivate you to continue to detach from the worldly experience, detach from the body, detach from all the worldly possessions. Yes, it's going to be tough times. Yes, life isn't going to be like how we knew it to be. But perhaps this is what is necessary so we can fully detach from all those worldly things. Because right now you might be thinking, oh, what if I don't have this? What if I don't have that? You know, what if I can't go, oh, I can't have no more internet, no more this, no more that, you know, no more living in luxury, you know. Or not necessarily luxury. I'm not saying people are multimillionaires here, but, you know, if you got a roof over your head and food on the table every day, that's luxury, really. Some people are homeless, living out in tents right now in the middle of winter, right? They view a person who's just doing average as in luxury. So that's what I meant by that. But, you know, in the coming years, we might not have some of the luxuries that we take for granted today. But it'll be a big awakening, a big wake-up call for all of us to really, as things get worse, to start detaching more and more from physical reality and start going within more, because all we'll have at some points, we might not be able to turn on a TV, watch a movie, we might not be able to just go on the internet and do this and that or whatever, right? There might not be those available options. So what can you do? You could, if you have any good books around, you could read a book. That's good, enlightening yourself. But you could go within, do your meditation. As the energy gets more intense and you're putting in the work, you'll be able to astral travel, leave the body. All these things are going to start happening to people more and more. And you'll become more non-physical. And as you continue to identify with spirit, and not with the physical body, this transition out of this world will become even more clear for you. And If you put in the work, my friends, you're on your way out of here. So that's what I have to say about today's video, you know. This is it. This is the final battle in this cycle. Not only is it going on out there, it's all going on within you. It's up to you if you're going to choose that 3D timeline or the 5D timeline. Remain in the energy harvesting matrix, remain identified with the body, the beast, or remember who you truly are and start identifying with that which is spirit. But everything else has to go. Okay? Then you'll be on your way to the New Jerusalem, or whatever the heck they want to call it. That's just higher dimensional reality outside of the demiurge simulation. It's all happening, my friends. The end of the world is going on inside you too. But there's a brand new world waiting for you. And we all have the power to achieve that. So go within. Let go of the ego. Let go of the attachments. And you'll be just fine. Okay? And stay out of fear. Fear is the #1 thing that keeps you bound to this realm. And I know with a lot of stuff that's going on in the world, it's easy to fall into the fear trap. But it's not necessary, my friends. Because as long as you stay positive and you have faith over fear that you are divinely protected and that you don't allow these negative things to be part of your reality, you understand how the matrix works, you will be protected. It says in the Bible too, the 144,000 will be sealed and divinely protected. Sealed in the forehead, that means the third eye is going to be open, and they're going to be protected from everything that happens. It says that in the Bible too, telling us what's going on. But you won't be protected if you fall into fear and you start allowing things to be part of your reality. If you're allowing these things to be part of your reality, oh, what if I die? What if I this and that? Then that's what can manifest. But if it's in your head that, hey, I'm 144,000, I'm divinely protected, I'm spirit, I'm the divine creator in physical form, and I'm going to manifest my highest timeline, well, guess what? You're going to be okay. Nothing to be in fear of. Once you let the fear in, that's what will manifest. So stay positive, my friends, okay? And you will win that final battle between good and evil. I believe in you guys, okay? That's it for today's occult class. Hope you enjoyed it. Till next time, Lionel signing off.